see what we call application problems using slope-intercept form. And these problems are designed so you can use y equals mx plus b, which means you're looking in the word problem what remains constant, which would be like your b, and what is the rate of change or the slope, which will be like the m. So we are going to be writing these in this form right here, y equals mx plus b form. So let's start off with the problem. There's some steps at the top you can read on your own. Okay, it says you and 3 of your friends want to rent a limo for prom. The limo costs a fee of $50 plus $200 per hour for the car being used. So write an equation that would represent the situation in slope-intercept form. So if you go back up here, it says identify what the equation will be solving for, circle any important items, find the rate of change. That means you're looking for words like per or each, which would represent the slope, and what remains constant, of course, would represent your b. So if we're looking at this problem here, it says the limo has a cost, a fee of $50. So that is not going to change. That's going to be your b. That's going to be your constant. Okay, because that's like a flat rate fee. So that's going to be the b. So in this column or right here, I'm just going to put 50. And then where it says $200 per hour, that is your rate of change. Because based on what x is, x represents the hours, will depend on the cost. So I could maybe only want to rent it for 5 hours. Okay, then I would do 5 times 200 plus 50, or 10 hours. So this would be considered your rate of change. Now, taking it one step further, let's answer the question. You and your friends each have $300 to put towards renting the limo, which obviously 300 times 4, because you and your 3 friends would be $1,200. So how many hours can you afford to rent the limo? So that means we need to, our total, they tell us, is 1,200. So that's going to be like your y. We don't know how many hours, so we're going to be solving this equation for x. So I'm going to have you just go ahead and solve for x and tell me what you get. Okay, so just simply solving for x, you should get 5.75 hours, or if we wanted to put that in minutes and hours, we could say 5 hours and 45 minutes, okay? But I'll also accept 5.75 hours. All right, so let me erase this part. So let's look at the rest of these. It says write an equation for each situation using slope-intercept form, same thing we just did, and then answer the question below using that equation. Joey's long-distance service charges him a fee of 15 cents plus 6 cents for each minute. Okay, so what is going to remain constant here? Okay, yes. Correct, yes. All right, right. This is the fee of 15 cents. So we're going to say y equals, and of course, this will be our rate of change based on how many minutes he uses. So we're just going to say 6x, or you could actually say 0.06x plus 0.15, because we're just going to change them to cents. So it says if Joey spent 23 minutes talking to Phoebe, how much would the phone call cost? So we're going to replace, because x represents the number of minutes, so we're going to say 0.06 times 23 plus the 15 cent, and I would like for you guys to figure out how much that would cost talking for 23 minutes. Yes. All right, so $1.53. Okay, $1.53. And let's make sure we put a dollar sign if we're referencing money. Just put a dollar sign there. All right, Rachel pays a $25 registration fee. Okay, that's a fee for daycare services, plus $60 a day. Who can help me write this equation? We have a $25 registration fee and $60 per day. Yes.
Y is equal to 60x plus 25.
Very good. 60x plus 25. Your constant is the 25. Your rate of change is the 60, depending on how many days. So now it says, if Emma spends 5 days in daycare, how much should Rachel expect to pay for the daycare service at the end of the week? So what do you think I'm going to replace 5 with? With what variable? With X. All right, with X. So how much money would she have to pay for daycare? Who has a total? Yes. All right, $325. Very good. Okay, so I think you guys are getting the idea. All right, let's move on to the next page. Okay. So by now, you guys probably have figured out who these people are, right? Chandler needs his apartment cleaned. He offers to pay Monica $150 for cleaning the apartment, plus $5 for each window she cleans. What do you think? What is the constant? Right, the 150, and then the rate of change would be the $5 for each window. So Y equals 5X plus 150, and it says if Monica cleans 8 windows, how much will Chandler owe her? So we're going to say Y equals 5 times 8 plus the 150. What's the total, guys? $190. Very good. All right. Let's go ahead and keep going. Payday is coming up, and Gunther needs to write the checks for his employees. Since everyone is working hard, he needs to give them a $25 bonus, in addition to their $6.75 hourly wage. Who can help me out? Yes. Huh? All right, 6.75x plus how much? Plus 25. Very good. So if one of Gunther's employees worked 45 hours that week, how much will their paycheck be? So we're going to say 6.75 times the 45 plus the $25 bonus. What will that person get? Yes. All right, $328.75. That is correct. All right. All right, so I'm going to have you guys finish up this page.